Welcome to the Stepping Bricks YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini and this channel has hundreds of hours of training on business, property and mindset. If you haven't subscribed yet, then hit the button and let's get into the content right now. So today we're going to talk about how to deal with reviews, especially bad reviews. Now, the lifeblood of every business is reviews. Nowadays, everything is online, and when you go to a restaurant or buy something, you judge the product or the service by what other people said before you. So you read the reviews, and funny enough, you focus more on the negative reviews rather than the positive reviews. So if you have 10,000 good reviews and 100 bad reviews, then you tend to focus on the 100 bad reviews and you say, why would people think about that? Unfortunately, you don't give a chance to that business based on the negative reviews. However, remember, people tend to leave more negative reviews than positive reviews. How many times you had fantastic experiences either in a restaurant or buying a product or a service, and then you didn't consider leaving a review because it was given for granted. And then when you had a very bad experience, you felt the urge or going online and leave a bad reviews. How many times? You be honest with me. Unfortunately, this is the ratio. Most people tend to leave a bad reviews because of the negative experience rather than a good review based on the positive experience. Now, how you deal with reviews determine how you survive as a business. So online, I checked and there are a few examples on how not to deal with, with bad reviews. There are also some examples which I'm going to show you on how to deal with negative reviews. Let's talk about first of all how you deal with them, okay? And then we give some example of bad responses to bad reviews. First of all, if you have a negative review, try to understand why this person left a bad review for your product or service. Try to put yourself into their shoes and understand where they're coming from, because it might be that it's been delivered terribly, but it's a constructive feedback. Okay, you can improve your products or service. You can deliver a better service later on based on that review. Now, of course, there are some people that are quite rude and they're ruthless. Say, leaving a one-star review, all negative, despite the fact you probably went above and beyond to help them. Sometimes you get these kind of people. There's nothing you can do about it. But the way you respond to review, as I said, determines if your business is going to move forward or not, because other people are going to read your response to review. Don't get caught into emotions. Read the review, breathe, maybe leave it for a day, and then go back to the review and see if you can find something positive about the negative review. Number two is to acknowledge and thank them for the time to go online and leave a review, because they took some time to go there and leave a review for you. Maybe they had good intentions and say, okay, if I leave this, maybe the owner of the service can improve their service and not deliver a bad service as they did with me. Try to find out something positive, if there is any. Thank them for the time to leave the review. Acknowledge the fact that they pointed out some of the things that didn't go well. Apologize and say, I'm really sorry that you didn't find it this way, or you think this service was not up to standards for your taste or whatever. And then you can either decide to say, thank you for your feedback. This is very helpful to improve our service and deliver a better service for the next guests or the next people that are going to buy this product or services. People are going to be happier to do business with you because they're going to read your response to a negative review. However, let's say, for example, you're reading a bad review and then you say, oh, you shut up, you shouldn't leave this review, go and F off. The problem is you come off ruder than the person leaving the review in the first place. So your response to review is super important, is better than the actual review. Guess what? Most people know that there are some people there that leave bad reviews no matter what. Maybe they don't like you in particular, not the service, and they just go there and leave the review. I've seen so many times, sometimes they launched a book, was not even delivered yet, shipped yet to the people, so people couldn't read it yet, and there were already bad reviews based on the person rather than the actual product. So obviously you need to filter out those reviews when you buy a product or buy a service. You cannot keep everybody happy, so we have to accept that. There will be people they're going to be super happy with your services, and there are people that are not happy with your service, maybe because it's not right for them. It doesn't mean your service is not good, it just means it's not right for them. Now, if you genuinely made a mistake, that's another matter, of course. Then you can acknowledge that in the review. Really sorry this happened to you. We'll make sure this doesn't happen again. We'll be happy to offer you a refund, or we'll be happy to give you a freebie next time you come and buy from us or whatever. So there are ways you can deal with reviews to come off properly and to invite other people to do business with you. Now, let's see how you shouldn't deal with review. I gave you a glimpse of, not responding in a rude way to bad reviews. We're going to have a look at some of the reviews online, and we're going to see some of the responses. Leeds-based restaurant, the Oriental Express, made the local newspaper because they earn a reputation about responding savagely to bad reviews. In this particular case, it's a Chinese restaurant, and they had bad reviews and they responded in a very bad way. Makes me laugh, of course, but don't do that for your business. For example, Charlotte said, "My food hasn't arrived," and the Oriental Express replied, "Now that is strange because we delivered," rather than saying what was the problem, etc. Dan complained about having too much salt in their food. However, the Oriental Express said, "What sort of idiots order salt and pepper chicken and then complains that it has salt in it?" Obviously, try not to reply to this way. Michael said, "Too expensive for the deluxe box. There was nowhere near enough food for the £20 price tag." And the restaurant says, "I'm sorry the food was not good for you. You should cook your own. Thank you for your review." Again, try not to be this person. Now, there are other reviews. I could spend the whole day reviewing here, but that shows you that it's important that you keep your cool. Thank them for the time for leaving the review, apologize if there was any misunderstanding or any mistake, and then offer something in return. Try not to be caught up by the emotions, because that's going to damage your business a lot more than the actual review. Now, I hope this video has been useful for you. Again, if you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share it. And don't forget, we have weekly sessions every single week. That's why I call it weekly sessions of accountability in the club. So if you're interested in getting trained about property, business and mindset, and get your property business to the next level, then there is a link in the comment for joining the club with a small subscription fee, and I'll be happy to meet you every single week on the accountability calls. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini, I'm the founder of Stepping Bricks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.